And so let's see what he has to say about the whole situation. He joins us now via the magic of Zoom. Hello, Cheeto. How are you?
What's up, my boy? Come on, bring it on. Put some music on. You gotta give me like some chat.
Yeah, we need to.
Welcome to the show.
To the Cheeto show. Yes, I know. We need to work on that. We're a little rusty. It's been a few weeks, and
I know.
And true to form, Cheeto, it's amazing. I've never talked to you, and you look the same. Like you always look different. Like even now, you look like a different human being. How do you make this happen? You always look dramatically different.
I mean, you gotta keep the spice going on, right? It's all about flavor. I mean, the steak is gonna be the same, the salmon is gonna be the same, the pork is gonna be the same, but it's how you cook it,
Respect,
how you seed it, how you pan fry it. There's many ways to do it, and I'm a man from the multiverse. I got a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and I make a little bit of this, and I smoke a little bit of that, and you know it.
I love it. I love it. You look, by the way, you look so young without the beard. It's a nice. What do you think?
I know, bro. It's after every fight, I have this thing like I kind of like let the hair go either from the head or from the face. This time was from the face, and I kind of like let it grow back again. That's kind of like I don't know. I just do that to kind of like renew my spirit in a way. And I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I just do it just because. Sometimes I look at the mirror and I'm like, I'm gonna do that.
I like it. You start from scratch. You go through a big moment in your life, and then you kind of you wipe the slate clean, as they say. We spoke to you after the Corey fight, and then when you thought you were fighting Henry Cejudo, it ended up being Pedro Munhoz. After all that stuff, and then here you are fighting on this big card, and you look at the top of the rankings and you say, hey, if Sean wins, I could be right in the title picture. How are you feeling going into Boston? I didn't speak to you once the change happened. How are you feeling? How was the confidence coming off the Sandhagen fight? How are you feeling about yourself, the fighter?
I mean, I always see it in this way, right? It didn't went well against Sandhagen. Of course, a down moment is a low moment in anybody's life when you have a failure like that. But at the end of the day, it's how you get up, right? So to me, it was like, okay, cool, depressing, sad, fuck, I hate it. But then it's like, there's only two options out there, right? You can either just stay down and, think about how better you could be or how better things could be. That's what I did.
Wow, that was weird.
My
Did you hear that? That was crazy.
Your stomach?
No, I don't know what just happened. Frank, what just happened?
We had a computer problem back here.
Oh, geez. Sorry about that. Sorry for throwing you off there.
Good. No, I'm focused, man. And like, just get up, stand up, do it again, do it better, figure it out. And, when they give me the Cejudo fight, I was like, huge fight, let's go. And then that fell through. And I was like, me and coach were like, doesn't matter who it is. We just need to fight that day because it's very important to fight that day. They're fighting for the belt.
Yeah.
If I go in there and perform well, chances are that I could be fighting for the belt. So we just decided to stay there. We took the fight against Pedro, which it's a risky fight. That's a tough guy. That's a guy that's very experienced. And I mean, I pretty much pimp him the whole fight, control him, put in the show I normally put. And right now, everything is up to the UFC. I mean, if they want me to fight for the belt, I'm available. If they want to give me number one contender or any of those guys in the top 5, also I'm available. But I mean, I feel like now could be the best time.
And we're going to get to that in a moment. I'm just curious, once you found out about Cejudo dropping off and not knowing yet about Pedro, were you bummed or did you feel like it would all work out?
I was kind of like bummed out because the fight was a big fight. But in the other hand, you can control those things. You can, you can make sure the other person show up or is healthy or whatever. So I was just like, I mean, it is what it is, man. You just gotta like let it go, forget about it, and keep working. Because at the end of the day, if you're ready, doesn't matter when the phone rings. The problem is when you're not ready and that phone rings, then you're kind of in a fucked up situation. So far so good, man. I make sure I control what I can control, which is staying in shape, staying healthy, motivate myself, stay disciplined. The rest, fuck it. It's just life. You gotta fucking,
Yeah.
just roll with the punches.
Were you happy with your performance against Pedro?
Oh yeah, I think it was a great performance. I mean, look, the guys he fought. He 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 fought all the top guys, former champions, and he he keeps fighting till the end. He kept trying till the end, and towards the end in the third round, I felt like I was close to finishing. I wobbled him a couple of times, and he is a tough guy, and I was able to control him. I was able to put my range, and I did fucking a beautiful. I showed beautiful boxing. Used my jab. My conditioning was on point. I don't even break a sweat. Not in a way, but you know what
Yeah,
I'm saying.
yeah.
Like I was focused. I was doing my thing, and it was a good fight. I mean, the crowd was excited. They were stoked about it. So
Crowd was great.
I'm cool with that.
So you did your part, and then we get to the main event. Were you ultimately surprised that it played out that way?
Not at all. The way Aljamain was handling himself, like he was kind of like he was fighting too much with the crowd. He was trying to tell the crowd, "Oh, I'm gonna show you this. Oh, you guys will see." Fuck the crowd. I mean, you don't have to prove them. I think he wastes a lot of energy in the crowd, in the
Mm.
people, on what people say, and eventually, when you get to the actual fight, you put so much energy into kind of like let people know. Fuck people. Fuck what people say. I mean, just fucking focus on yourself, kick some ass, and be like, "I told you so." But I felt he was very instead of like going back and forth with his opponent, he was going back and forth with the crowd. And that mentally, that don't help you. Reading fucked up comments, reading fucked up shit, that's not healthy. And I felt he really paid attention to that. He kind of reminds me of Tyron Woodley when Tyron was champion.
Mm.
Like instead of like enjoying the moment, being like so happy and so fucking I'm the man, they were kind of like too focused on what people say or people on the public opinion, and that's not healthy, man.
Did you feel the result was the best case scenario for you? I personally think it was. Did you feel the same?
Oh yeah, that was definitely best scenario for myself. And I mean, I have a win over the guy. He keeps claiming whatever he needs to claim. So I mean, now he's the one that gotta prove himself. I don't. I already did it. I'm the one that is beating former champions, top guys. I mean, I'm in a great spot, if you ask me.
So, sometimes when someone wins the belt, they say like, "Hey, come to me or let the UFC." But he has specifically said that this is the biggest fight. This is the fight that he wants. Does that surprise you?
No, I mean the guy's he's a huge fan of mine. I mean, he wanna do it, we can do it. I mean, he's the one asking for it, but then he kind of like contradict himself because he just talks so much that sometimes he don't remember what he says or he changed topics, and then it's like once you say too much, you can go back to the original message. So to me, I'm just like I'm just doing my thing. I'm living good life. I'm working my ass off, and I'm hungry as fuck. So it's up to him. I don't need to like chase him or talk him into fight me. I mean, put it like that. These are my options. I can fight for the belt. Best scenario. I could be world champion next fight, right?
Right.
Besides that, I can fight Aljamain. I can fight Merab. I can rematch Corey. I can put my foot on Cejudo's mouth. I mean, options are wide open.
Yeah, there's a lot of options, but obviously none bigger than fighting for the belt. And you're always so nonchalant
Nothing.
about the belt, but like this is it. The scenario couldn't have imagine back in March us talking about it would all play out like this, right? Where by the end of the year you could be fighting for the belt, and then of course the fight happened, you could be champion. Like this is incredible. I feel like now's the time we have to put the foot on the gas here and we have to demand this. This is what we want.
I mean, I text Zayna. I
Okay.
text Hunter.
Okay.
I did my part. I'm like, hi guys. Would you guys would like to talk to me? Are you guys interested in going for dinner and get this done? I mean, I just feel like there's no way this doesn't happen. I mean, how you don't make it happen? I
Right.
mean, the whole top five is either injured or over vacation. So make it happen.
Yeah, it's right there.
It's gotta happen. I mean, there will be a better time than now. And I mean, And at the end of the day, you can tell the UFC what to do. They're fucking big boss. They say, shut up, we did this, we did that. I don't give a fuck who you are. O'Malley's not calling the shot. I'm not calling the shot. We both want to fight? Yes. If they ask me when you would like to fight, I say, you put the day, you put the time, I'll be there. It's up to Dana, Honor, Sean Shelby. And I have a feeling they want to do this too. So if you guys are listening, I'm in. Send papers. I sign that shit. Let's do it.
He has mentioned December. Are you cool with that? 3 months from now?
Yeah, we're cool. We're good. Good timing.
Do you feel like December is too soon? I mean, it is 3 months from now. And there's...
Oh, you said too far.
Too far, okay.
Yeah. I mean, we could go MSG. We could go...
That'd be sick.
I don't know. I don't think we will make it to Australia next week, but we could make it to MSG. I mean, I'm healthy, man. I ran 13 miles yesterday. I grappled yesterday in the morning. I'm feeling good. I'm healthy. I'm seeing coach after this. So, I mean, I don't have issues with that. I'm healthy. I'm strong, fucking loaded with fucking good shit, good vitamins, good energy, good food, good sun.
What a life.
You name it. What a life.
But we've talked about this life, Cheeto, and you're like literally on the doorstep now of achieving a dream. Do you allow yourself to go there at night? Do you allow yourself to dream? Do you allow yourself to think about it? I mean, it's been quite the story. Yeah. When you were in the studio here, remember a couple of Novembers ago, you were telling us about your upbringing. I mean, you could have been further away from that dream. Ecuador, of all places. Ecuador doesn't produce UFC champions, and now look at you.
I tweet that the other day. I say, I could be a world champ by December. Life's crazy. And life's crazy, man, because the way it should happen, I mean, it's unbelievable. Like, I mean, look what I'm seeing right now. I'm like coming all the way from Ecuador, thinking, hoping one day I could put a foot in the UFC. I could fucking pick up the trash from the UFC. You know what I'm saying? Like, you love those three letters so much, and you want to be part of that scene. You want to be part of that movie so hard that once you're on it, you're like, holy fuck. And then 22 fights later, on your prime, on the highest level you can be, with the right people around you, you could be fighting for a world title next. I mean, you just gotta hold into something that you love and that you dream, that you hope, and hope fucking hard, because you will get there. It's not guaranteed, but you will get there. I mean, how come not if you don't stop? How come not if you don't stop working, if you don't stop dreaming, if you don't start researching and just trying to get there? How come not?
In March, was there any part of you that stopped believing a little bit?
No, man. It was just a fucking bad night, man. It was part of the deal, and you have to understand shit like that is gonna happen. There's gonna be darker days. There's gonna be harder days. You're gonna have obstacles in the way, and sometimes you gotta get in the side of the road, fix some things, go back again. But don't get me wrong, I could easily be demoralized and be like, fuck, this is not for me. Fuck this, fuck that. No, bro, you say, okay, that's fine. That specific day wasn't for me, but there's only one thing you can do, and it's fucking get back in the horse, say fuck to all those negative thoughts, make sure you have a good traffic back again of like, yes, you can, and go back at it. I mean, what else can you do? I mean, I'm not a quitter. I'm not a person that let things go or do things halfway. If I decide to do something, all the way in. There's no left, there's no right, there's no maybe, there's no second plan, there's no maybe this option. I don't play like that. Once I've said something in my mind, it's going to happen.
And what a summer for you, by the way. Speaking of this great life, I saw you recently surfing with the great Kelly Slater. How was that? I mean, what a dream, right? I mean, this is the Michael Jordan of surfing, the legend, the GOAT.
I mean, I don't believe there will be ever another athlete like that in the sport of surfing. I mean, and the fact that, I mean, talking about life is crazy. When I was 14 years old, surfing in playas, Ecuador, I would put Quicksilver stickers on my board, and I would buy his board shirts, and I would buy his shirt, and the hat he's wearing, and the sandals he's wearing, and I would be just like, man, you saw Kelly video last week, it was crazy, blah, blah. And you think or talk about the guy that you will never meet. And today, 2023, that guy's your friend. You guys FaceTime. He invites you to the pool. He supports your career. You guys pick each other's mind, especially me up to him because he's just the experience of competition he have, the amount of knowledge he have about health and longevity and training and movement. So to me, it's like, holy fuck. I'm just not happy and talk about that I know cool people because you will get to know cool people. You will get to know all these people. But the people that you grew up watching and dreaming to one day be cool with, now they're cool with you. So it's like, it's epic, man.
Crazy.
It's fucking cool.
Was that your first time surfing with him?
Second time.
Second time. Look at you. Did you go to that ranch of his that he built?
Yeah.
That's where you were?
He was there in...
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Wow. What is that like?
Perfect. Bro, it's a perfect wave. Great food. Coffee. The staff is fucking amazing. They're very fucking gentle. They're cool. The guys in the jet skis, they pump you up. They're like, let's go. Fucking get in the barrel. I mean, that place is... It's like doing drugs without even doing drugs. I mean, that place is the best place on earth. That's like whatever kid dream about Disney. That's for me the rest of my life. I mean, that place is amazing.
Wow. How long were you there for?
The whole entire day.
Wow.
I mean, they do hits, right? So this time, these 4 surfers will surf. This time, these 6 people will surf. And I will do my hits. I will surf when I'm supposed to be. But when it's not my time, I sit on the middle. So if somebody fails, I take the wave. So like I surf the whole entire day. I mean, after a fight, all the stress, weight cut, fight camp, getting to do that and just for one day, just surf, enjoy, talk to the people you like, hang out with a bunch of surfers and just eat good food. Fucking amazing, man.
How did you
Even my wife got to catch a wave.
Wow. Is she good?
I mean, first time ever, Kelly put her on a longboard, he paddled, and she stand up. It was fucking epic. I mean, your first wave, Kelly Slater helped me to get it. That's dope.
That is amazing. By the way, when you're in his presence, like, are you nervous, like, about your form, or is it just like a bud hanging out with him?
Bro, when he's on the jet ski, he's like, tell me, like, hey, bend your knees, like, don't move too much your arms, like, keep this, blah, blah, blah. I'm a good listener. So the fact that he gave me some advice right before I catch my next wave, I went like, oh my God. I mean, if I could surf with him for 30 days straight, I'm going to be fucking good.
That is incredible. That is great. And then also they were telling me about this guy, I know Kelly Slater. I've talked to him. He's a huge MMA fan and a legend. I know all about his great accomplishments. I'm unfamiliar with Zach Bryan. Who's this Zach Bryan that you were on the stage with? This is a big deal as well.
Yeah, I mean, he's the homie. He's a country music guy, and he have amazing story. I mean, he told his story at the Joe Rogan podcast. Me and House, my manager, we like this guy, and Jason got to meet him one time in New York. He was playing in this bar for like 10 people.
Wow.
I mean, he was doing it for fun. He was in the army just writing songs and doing YouTube videos and boom, viral. So this guy's not like a guy that worked his whole entire life to be a musician. This guy is fucking talented as a mother, and he can fucking perform too. Like, again, I don't listen to every single country music guy. I only listen to Zach Bryan, and he's fucking amazing. The way he can perform, the way he goes in the stage, and the whole fucking crowd. And like a year ago, after the Cruz fight, I went to one of his concerts. Smaller venue in LA. They asked me, you want to go to the stage? And I was like, nah, I'm cool. I stayed boxes with Theo Bon, and I kind of was like, I was shy. I was like, I'm not fucking going and sing like that. Fast forward to fucking sold out crypto arena.
Wow.
And they asked again, you guys want to go on upstage? And I was like, oh, fuck, I don't. I'm fucking scared. I don't want to give me the fucking mic like that. It's fucking gnarly. And they took me upstairs. We make eye contact. He's like, come on. I was like, okay, I can't be a pussy. So I just went and did it. But it was nerve wracking. I was like fucking singing my ass off. It was epic, dude.
That is incredible. And this is all after the fight.
This is like, these two things happened in the last 15 days.
Crazy. What a life, man.
Yeah. I'm telling you, dude, I got so much shit to have fun and to focus on. That's why I don't engage with these pussies online. I mean, I'm doing so much fun things that I don't have time for these kids. I'm being like arguing with them online and call each other fucking whatever, you know.
Who's talking shit?
I let them do that for me.
Who's talking shit?
I mean, you know how the whole division goes.
Oh, the bantamweights. Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you feel about the whole Merab thing?
It's sad, man. It's sad because I get the friendship, but I mean, they should know better in this business. I mean, Merab is kind of fucked because both guys are fucked. I mean, I feel like they won't fight each other. You can promote they fighting each other, but they're all fucked. I mean, you should go to 45, you should go to 25, fuck off. Because, I mean, they hold the division for a minute. Now it's weird because now it's like, Aljo was like, I'm going to go to 45 and beat Volkanovski, blah, blah, blah. He got beat in a fairly easy fight. Now he's like, he's all upset, I'm guessing. I want the rematch. But now his homie that was supposed to fight for the belt is like, no, now you got to wait because I really want to do this. It's just a fucking shit. And Dana is not going to let that one go. They're going to get punished, you know. They're going to get put in the freezer for a while, I'm assuming. Just, you don't make the division wait. I mean, I could wait. I could decline the Sanhagen fight, sit down, wait, and there will be no argument in fighting for the belt. You know what I'm saying? But why wait? Why wait when you can fucking go in there, put in the show, get more reps? I mean, it's business. I get the business side. I want to be a world champion, but I want to be a good champ. I don't want to be a champ for a day.
By the way, O'Malley really wants to fight Tank Davis. He knows it won't be next, but how do you think he does against Tank?
I don't give a fuck.
Just like skill, like if you were to take off your hat of like, you know, in the like just as a fan, how do you think that? You think he has a chance or it's crazy?
I mean, I want to play tennis against Federer too, but you know what I'm saying?
All right.
Yeah.
I feel you. I feel it. How do you think the rematch goes? How do you envision it going?
I kick his ass again and fucking get the belt.
Simple as that. What a life, Cheeto.
Step on his head, run away.
I love it. Well, good to talk to you again. Congratulations on the win, my friend. Much love. Do you have any, are you doing anything else? Are you going to play basketball with Michael Jordan, maybe? Or you're going to go run with Carl Lewis or something? What do you got? What do you have planned?
I mean, as of now, just training. Not too much plans yet. So just training, staying ready, do my thing, cook a bunch of tomahawks. We'll see. But there's always cool shit. That action is coming in a couple of weeks. So
that's
another fun
That's my
thing.
dream, by the way. One day I just want to be in the presence of you in action at this. Two of the coolest people I know. I just want to be. I don't need to say anything. I just want to be a fly on the wall.
Flew in anytime. I think he's coming at the end of September. So, I mean, when my boy's in town, there's no way we don't link. So I'm looking forward to that one too.
Yeah, I love your friendship. You guys are two of the best people I know. Congrats on the win. I hope you get the title shot. I hope it all works out. I can't wait to see how this all plays out. Thank you, as always, for coming on the show. Appreciate it, my friend.
Thank you, my brother. Appreciate you.
Thanks for watching. We appreciate it very much. Hey, if you like this video, give us the old thumbs up. Subscribe as well. You could get many more of these videos on the channel, so please do that. We would love you forever if you did so.